What would it actually take to retire with £50,000 a year in the UK? In this video, we're breaking down exactly how you can achieve that goal, using real numbers, realistic strategies, and a clear plan you can follow. We'll cover how much you need saved, how the state pension fits in, and the two main ways to turn your savings into a steady income. Let's get into it. First, let's understand the goal. We're aiming for an annual retirement income of £50,000 before tax. Now here's the good news. You won't need to generate all of that yourself. The UK state pension currently provides around £12,000 per year. That means your personal savings only need to cover the remaining £38,000. This is what we call the income gap. And everything we discuss from here is about how to fill that gap. Once you've built up your retirement savings, there are two main ways to turn that pot into income. Let's break them down. The first option is buying an annuity. This is where you give an insurance company a lump sum, and in return, they pay you a guaranteed income for the rest of your life. To generate around £38,000 a year, you'd need roughly £500,000 saved. The big advantage here is certainty. You get a predictable income, and you don't have to worry about running out of money. But there are trade-offs. Annuities are not very flexible, and if you choose a fixed income, inflation will gradually reduce your spending power over time. The second option is pension drawdown. Instead of locking your money away as you did in annuities, you keep it invested and withdraw from it each year. A common guideline here is the 4% rule. This suggests you can withdraw 4% of your pot annually and adjust it for inflation each year. With the 4% rule, you have a good chance of not running out of money over about 30 years. This depends on the market performance, of course, but it has been proven to work on majority of cases going back many decades. So to generate £38,000 a year, you'd need around £950,000 invested. This option gives you flexibility, and your money can continue to grow. But there are no guarantees. If markets perform poorly, your savings could take a hit. You can of course delay or stagger your drawdown as you wish to make it as tax efficient as possible. So how do you actually reach these numbers? There are 4 key actions. First, maximize your workplace pension. Take full advantage of employer contributions and consider salary sacrifice if it's available. This is essentially free money added to your retirement fund. Second, invest for the long term. Holding too much cash can limit your growth. Instead, consider using stocks and shares ISAs, as well as self-invested private pensions or SIPs, which allow your investments to grow tax-free. Third, start as early as possible to give your investments time to grow and compound, as time is one of your biggest advantages. Compounding is incredibly powerful. Even adding an extra £100 a month from age 40 could boost your retirement savings by nearly £17,000. And finally, check your state pension forecast. This shows you if you have any gaps in your national insurance contributions, as you need at least 10 years contribution to qualify for any state pension, and 35 years for full state pension. Given we are aiming for a £50,000 a year retirement income, you need to ensure you are entitled to as much state pension as possible. The full state pension as of 2026 is £12,000 a year. This will get you close to that number. You can check your NI contributions on the gov.uk website. If you're not on track for the full amount, you may be able to top it up with voluntary contributions. You should be able to top up your national insurance contribution going back 6 years. If you choose drawdown, how you invest your money becomes crucial. A balanced approach might look like this. Around 70% in bonds for stability and income. 25% in stocks for growth. And 5% in cash for easy access. This kind of mix aims to balance risk while still giving your money the chance to grow. In reality, many people don't choose just one option. A common strategy is to combine both. Use part of your savings to buy an annuity that covers your essential expenses. Then keep the rest invested in drawdown for flexibility and potential growth. This way, you get both security and opportunity. So to summarize, to retire on £50,000 a year, you'll likely need to qualify for the full state pension, and then generate around £38,000 from your own savings. That could mean building a pot of around £500,000 for an annuity, or closer to £950,000 for drawdown. The earlier you start, the more you invest, and the smarter your strategy, the easier that goal becomes. It's that simple. That's it for today. Thank you. As always, please remember this video is for information only, as we are not financial advisors, so please speak to your finance professional before taking any financial decisions. Thank you for listening, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. If you derived value from our content, please consider subscribing and also sharing it with the world. And let me know in the comments. Which approach would you choose? Goodbye and continue learning.